Hello, I'm Alice Bradley.
And I'm Aiden Kennedy, and we're here to tell you all about childbirth on Mom Ed.
Yes, and in this episode we are discussing labor beginning.
Showtime!
With us we have back Elizabeth Mangum, who has been a doula for over 7 years, right? And you've attended 110 live births.
Yes.
That is a lot of babies.
Yes.
Welcome again. Thanks for coming back.
Thank you.
So, okay, labor. What is labor?
What is labor?
What is it?
So labor is essentially broken down into different stages. You have the first stage of labor, which includes early labor, active labor, moving into transition, and then when the cervix is fully dilated, you move into the second stage of labor, which then includes the pushing phase. Then the third stage of labor, which includes the delivery of the placenta, and now even some are calling the fourth stage of labor the early and initial postpartum period leading up to the first 6 weeks.
Wow.
When the baby is 6 weeks old.
So you're still laboring until your baby is 6
Yeah.
weeks old.
You're done with the labor.
Right.
I just like the idea that you could be like, I'm laboring.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
You obey me. You do exactly what I say. Bring me an extra brownie. I'm in labor. Right? Any excuse to get extra brownies. Okay. So now today we're discussing early labor. So
how do you know you're in early labor? And what does it feel like? What can you expect?
There are a lot of signs to look for in early labor, although I will say that a lot of women don't actually know they're in early labor. And if it's happening at night, maybe they're sleeping through with an occasional uncomfortable feeling or twinge that's happening. A lot of times labor starts off with menstrual-like cramping, a lower dull backache, and some contractions that might come every 15 to 20 minutes, lasting about 30 to 40 seconds. So some other signs to look for are any kind of discharge or what we call the mucus plug. You may see signs of the mucus plug.
What is that? I don't remember that. I don't remember having a mucus plug. I must have. I just thought.
Sorry, it's my breakfast.
I know that's your favorite
just the
phrase.
word mucus. It's just not.
But
favorite.
I mean, I pictured it like a cork, kind of just like.
Which actually,
with the sound effect.
Yes, that's not too far off from reality. And some women will see their mucus plug when it comes out. You may see it in the toilet. You may wipe and see it. You may see it in your panties. Yes, it's basically like if you
quarter size
had a giant ball of snot that you had just sneezed at. Yes. It's not exactly the most.
You just did.
It's a vagina sneeze.
That's
I need a box of
Initially.
tissues.
Okay. You said mucus and panties in one sentence.
Yes.
I don't know. I lost control a
If
little
you
bit.
can work moist in there, or like,
Oh, moist.
Yeah, the top three.
Yes.
So sometimes it comes out
Okay.
in a plug type form. Sometimes it comes out in pieces, and sometimes women don't even see it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So what sort of things can you do? Like you've identified that you're in early labor. You're not gonna go to the hospital yet, or
If it's during the day, you can go for a walk. You can play cards. You can watch a movie, and
Have a snack? Would you want to eat at that point?
You absolutely want to eat. You want to make sure to eat and stay very well hydrated.
yes, because later on you're probably not going to want to eat, right? So you want to get all the.
You need the strength.
You want to eat something that has protein, that's going to give you long-lasting energy, and keep you going. So cheese sticks, dairy, protein, yogurt, smoothies.
How long can early labor go on for?
Typically, early labor can last from 2 hours to 24 hours, so it can go on for a long time.
Yeah.
So we are going to do, right, we're gonna because they are with you throughout this whole experience, ladies. We're gonna go through early labor in real time. But you wouldn't be here during early labor, so
So you can go home and get your
you can
kit,
go.
get your doula kit together.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
And then come back after, when we're ready, when labor's progressed a little bit.
I wish I could rotate this all the way around, but I can't.
Did you take a shower?
You take a shower.
Elizabeth!
Please come here. All right, Elizabeth. We ate a lot of food. Well, I I guess I specifically ate a lot.
Alice ate a lot of food.
Ate a lot of
I
food.
tried to get her to shower. She didn't want to. She should have.
I learned to knit. I did a lot of things, but labor was not progressing.
It requires a lot of patience.
Okay.
It's true.
Yeah.
More distraction, so anything to keep yourself distracted.
We went out on the street and asked some other moms what they did to move along early labor.
How long did your first labor last?
26 hours.
26 hours. Like you just have that number like in your head.
Oh yeah, it's burned in my brain.
Yeah. What did you do while you were in labor, while it was getting started and progressing?
Mostly begged for C-sections.
Actually, my husband and I watched the finale of Rock of Love Bus.
Good.
It's a scheduled C-section.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
it was like half an hour.
Oh,
I went in
all
at 6 o'clock. By 6:25, I had a bouncing baby girl.
My doula actually did a lot of massage
Okay.
and aromatherapy and essentially just kept telling me everything would be all right.
Yeah. So, okay, now things are moving. We've got things going on. When do we get to the hospital, birthing center,
Or,
wherever
wherever you're
call,
going.
Or call the midwife to your house, whatever.
Yeah.
So there are a couple of different ways to think about this. If you have a doula and the doula is coming over, ideally that doula is coming in the latter part of early labor, and then you're progressing into active labor. And usually for a first-time mom, you can maybe push it to 3-1-1, which means your contractions are 3 minutes apart, they're lasting for at least a minute long, and the pattern has been going on for over an hour.
Okay, so 3 minutes apart, 1 minute long, for 1 hour, 3-1-1.
Yes.
Because I've heard 5-1-1 before, but you think we can go to...
Well, if you don't have a doula or another support person that's knowledgeable about labor at home with you, then 5-1-1, 4-1-1, those are two good guidelines
So you're
to
going to
use.
play it a little safer
Yes.
because you don't have somebody there who knows
exactly.
these things.
And your travel time varies.
Exactly. So if it's
Yeah.
the middle of the day, you need to look at where
Right.
you are, what the distance from your home to the hospital or the birth center is.
Right, rush hour. You want to give
Yes,
yourself a little more
exactly.
time. All right, so now we know what to do, when to get to the hospital.
Right.
And we're ready.
And we're ready to get
We're
there.
ready. We're ready
All
to
right.
go into early labor.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming
Pleasure.
out and talking to
Yeah.
us.
And our next episode will be with Elizabeth again, and she'll give us some tips on dealing with the pain while you're in active labor.